Well, hello and welcome back. And in this series of videos, we're focusing on the various constituents of the Quantum VWAP Pro indicator. And in particular here, we're looking at the anchored VWAP, the AVWAP. I've got the same time frames as I've had in the other examples on this particular variant. I've got the 15-minute, the 30-minute, and the 60-minute across the top, and the daily, weekly, and monthly, because it works across the complete range of time frames. So you can use this approach, as I say, on any time frame from the very fastest to the very slowest. And you are in control. It's you who decides where you want to put a starting point for the VWAP calculation, and you simply anchor it at that point, and off you go. And it's an absolute breeze on NinjaTrader, I can assure you. We're on the futures contract here. I've actually chosen the micro, the MES. We're on September contract, and this is the micro contract for the S&P 500, of which the ES is the futures contract. So you have the large contract, and these are micro contracts, which are a tenth the size. And I would urge you to, certainly if you're new to index trading and futures in general, I would suggest this is the place to start, because you are not going to do yourself huge damage here. As I say, they are the tenth the size of the normal contract. So if you were looking at something like the YM, for example, which trades at $5 a point or $25 a point on the very big one, if we stay with the $5 a point, you would be trading at 50 cents a point. So instantly you can see the attraction and why these are very liquid contracts, very, very popular now. Not been around that long, only been around a few years. But very new and very, very popular, as you can see from the way the price action develops. So if we pop open the 15 minutes to start with, we get our typical message down here. You'll see this when you first load the indicator. It'll tell you just to click wherever you want to on the chart. And you'll also see this message when you change time frames as well, which I've shown you in other videos. So we simply do what we're asked. We click on the point of interest, the two-bar reversal there, and off we go. It is as simple and as straightforward as that. You decide where to click. Go down here, there we are, and the VWAP and the envelopes work in exactly the same way across all the various time frames. That's on the 15. Let's go up to the 30. What have we got here? Well, we've got a couple of really nice points here. We've got one up here, which certainly would be of interest to the downside. And then we've got another one. We've got two, actually. One here would be a nice starting point, and another one here, another significant low down here. On up we go. So it just gives you utter control over where you want to start, whether you want to start at the top, such as here, or whether you want to start down at the bottom, maybe down here, wherever you wish. It really is as straightforward as that. That's the 60 minutes. Then we're down onto the dailies, the weeklies, and the monthlies, moving much more into investment territory, if you will, longer term swing and trend trading. And we might click up here, or we might click one of these lows down here. The choice is yours. That's on the daily. Onto the weekly. Where might we go here? Well, nice point here, perhaps, or even up here. Might click this one. There we go. We've got several points here that we might consider. Bear in mind we're on the weekly, so this is a very slow time frame. Or we might go down to the bottom here. Might have this point here. It really doesn't matter. You choose. You decide where you want to start. Do you want to go over a very long period? Do you want to shorten it down, as we've done here? This is a relatively, I say, short period. We're on the weekly here, so we've got 7 or 8, 9 weeks here of data. A very, very nice trend, but over a short period for the VWAP at any rate. Let's put it that way. And finally, we head down onto the monthly. As I say, this contract's not been around that long, which is why the data starts here. So this was, 2019. Yes, mid-2019 was when they were launched. So they've been around for 3 or 4 years now. But as you can see from the fluidity of the price action, very, very popular indeed for all those obvious reasons, and a great place to start. So I would urge you, if you are new to index futures and trading futures in general, start with the micros. You've got the micro for the ES, you've got the micro for, well, all of them, the YM, the NQ, the Russell, and they are all there. And as you can see, very, very fluid in price action. There we are. We just click on there and off we go with our VWAP indicator, which is the anchored variant. So I hope you've enjoyed this particular video. The world is your oyster with the anchored VWAP. You decide where you want to select and do your analysis accordingly. And as I say, it works in all time frames from the very fastest down to the very slowest, as you've seen, and across all instruments as well, not just stocks. We're on index futures. We've looked at an ETF too. So it literally will work on any instrument you choose. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Lots more to come as always. See you soon and bye for now.